So I went to Orlando, Florida, all the way from India to attend a Dr. Joe Dispenza advanced retreat in the year 2024. A lot of people in my country, in my neck of the woods, were interested in knowing how the event went for me, how was my experience during the event, and the effects of attending something of this magnitude on in my life, in every area of my life, and also how I prepared for this event. And so I decided to make a video to document all of these things, because something of this magnitude does merit a YouTube video. So actually I went all the way from India to attend a Dr. Joe Dispenza advanced workshop. So it is a huge deal for me. It requires so much of your investment, financial, time, resources, your energy. So it makes sense that you actually watch a video and prepare yourself accordingly before going to an event like this. I watched quite a few testimonials, honestly, and they really helped me. And so I thought, I should definitely put my experience out there in case someone is looking for this kind of information. So first of all, who is Dr. Joe Dispenza? And why do people attend his events? If you have clicked on this video, chances are you are very well aware of who Dr. Joe Dispenza is. He is an author of 4 books, the most popular of them being You Are the Placebo, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, and Becoming Supernatural. He's one of the pioneers who's leading the study of mind-body connection, how we can use this mind-body connection to heal ourselves and to enhance every area of our lives. Basically, he conducts these workshops, in-person workshops. He's also present online, but his in-person workshops are really popular, and people from all over the world visit his in-person workshops, and they experience extraordinary results in terms of physical healing, ascension of their spiritual awareness, and in terms of awakening and up-leveling of their consciousness. And how I came up to this opportunity, I will give a small background about this. The story goes back to when I was in my teenage years. I was 17, 18 or 19. I don't remember exactly, but I got a gift from a family member who was visiting from US at that time, and he gifted a book called Autobiography of a Yogi to me at that time. And I read the book, and honestly I was kind of like, I did not buy into the the things that were mentioned in the book. I could not digest that someone is levitating and someone is teleporting and someone is present in 2 places at one time. I mean, it really looked like a yogi fiction to me at that time. And even though I could not I was not ready for the book at that time, and I rejected the concepts in the book, but something triggered in me. The book kind of triggered something in me that I took away the word meditation and Kriya Yoga from the book, and I started sitting in a lotus position and I started meditating. And this is way back now, okay? And at that time there was no talk of meditation around me. There was no YouTube that I could actually type meditation and search something about meditation at that time. No one in my family ever heard of meditation. Nobody was meditating, and I was a teenager. So no one in my circle, in my friend circle, was even remotely interested in meditation. Anyway, so this became like a very secret practice that I used to do. This part of my life I hardly shared with anyone. Like, only my family members were aware of it, because they saw me doing it. But other than that, I didn't share this with my friends or anyone. And there was this heavy judgment also around meditation at that time. And I'm so glad things have changed now. The world has moved in a direction where meditation has become such a common practice. Everybody, from students to people working in the corporates, to entrepreneurs, to people of all ages and backgrounds, are interested in meditation today, want to learn about meditation and know about the benefits of meditation, actually, which is a fantastic way our world has progressed in. This is one of the things that I really feel has gone in the right direction for humanity. Meditation really was shaping me slowly and gradually. It was kind of changing me and shaping me differently. And I don't know what I was doing at that time. I was just sitting in a lotus position and just trying to center my mind, just trying to calm my mind, and just trying to find a no thought zone. That was my only goal of meditation at that time. That was all I knew. The status of no mind state, just to achieve this, took me many years. And I wasn't very regular with my meditation practice. Few years later came YouTube, and the first thing I searched on YouTube was, guess what, meditation. And YouTube threw me a bunch of videos on transcendental meditation, and so I was fascinated about, like, what is this? I mean, I was happy about the fact that someone is teaching a methodology to do this practice. And so I enrolled into the nearest transcendental meditation center, and I went and got myself certified, and I started practicing transcendental meditation. So it was great for a while. But then after that, I felt kind of like, that I needed more. I want to learn more. And I kind of got sucked into this, into the world of meditation. And thus began I don't know why, I had this unquenchable thirst to know more about meditation and to learn more about it. And that led me on a path to find to kind of educate myself in pranic healing, silver mind method. And I also enrolled in Yogoda Satsang Foundation, YSS, in Mumbai, and I started receiving lessons on Kriya Yoga, and I started going through that as well. And I was kind of like, experimenting and exploring different facets of meditations, and I was reading a lot of books. There was a time when I was heavily into Neville Goddard, and I at that time I thought Neville Goddard is the holy grail, and like, I don't think I need anything more than Neville Goddard. But you know what? You stay with a certain technique or a process for a certain time, and that kind of shapes you in a certain way and opens you up to newer information. And you've kind of like, I feel like you graduate from an old self and you emerge into a new self, and the new self now needs newer education and newer learning. And so the process of learning never ends. In 2022, I got to know about Dr. Joe Dispenza through one of the YouTube videos, and then I read his books, and I purchased intensive and progressive online workshops, and I started doing those meditations. The change that I felt in Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditation, as compared to all the different kind of meditations that I had been doing previously, was that he was combining kind of like a mental meditation process with the body. So the mind body connection was almost immediate, and you immediately start feeling the difference or the effects of it in your body. Life started changing for me quite quickly after I started doing Dr. Joe Dispenza's work. Just briefly, I would like to also mention that, previous to Dr. Joe Dispenza, I had kind of gone into the phase in my life where I had gone into kind of an episode of anxiety, and slowly the anxiety had grown so much within that I'd started getting panic attacks, and I was surprised myself that why is this happening with me, because consciously most of the time my thoughts are very positive, and I have been reading so many books on this, and I have been practicing for so many years, and I know about this, and still why is this anxiety kind of why has this taken hold within, and it is it's on autopilot and I have no control over it. So what's going on? And that's when I found Dr. Joe Dispenza, and when I started doing his meditations, within 6 months I felt my panic attacks were gone, and I felt so much better, so much more in my body, and there were immediate changes even in my environment, even in other areas of my life. In 2023, there was a Dr. Joe Dispenza live meditation that they were broadcasting from one of the workshops, advanced workshops, and you could actually tune into the live workshop and do the meditation along with the rest of the participants in the live workshop. And so I took that opportunity, and I started doing that meditation, and in the middle of that meditation, for a minute I felt like I am sitting in one of those ballrooms, and I'm sitting with all these people around me, and we are all meditating, and I'm sitting in front of Dr. Joe, and he is, the words that he's speaking, he's standing right there in front of me, and he's guiding us through the meditation. It felt so real. I felt like I was there with the rest of the people in the ballroom doing the meditation. And needless to say, I had a great experience. The only problem was, at that time I didn't even have a US visa. I put in my bucket list that one of these days in the coming years, probably in some distant future, I will definitely attend a Dr. Joe Dispenza meditation live, and I will give this gift to myself. But for now, I don't even have a US visa, so I can continue doing the work at home on my own. There was some turn of events that I had to apply for a US visa. I didn't have this workshop or this event in my mind at all, in my thought at all. I had to apply for the US visa. In 15 days, I got my US visa, and within 3 months, I was on my way to attend a Dr. Joe Dispenza event live. I consider myself really lucky and blessed that I got the opportunity to do this. Okay, now coming to the event itself, just a little bit of logistics and finances. So the cost of the event when I attended was $2,500, and this did not include the hotel stay. I chose to stay in the same hotel where the event was being conducted, and I chose to share it with another girl, and we kind of divided the So we shared the room cost and everything, and so it came to be another $1,100 to $1,200, like I think thousand, yeah, another $1,000 to $1,100, and then add to that some food expenses, because breakfast and lunch was being provided by the event organizers, but there was no dinner in the package. So dinner you had to arrange by yourself. So add to that another $200 to $300, and then your travel cost, like whichever city or country you're coming from, the travel expenses. So overall your total expenses can go anywhere from $5,500 to $7,000, to attend a Dr. Joe Dispenza event in person. So it is a very definitely like a financially intensive course. Coming to the event itself, it is an experience in itself. My 3 best takeaways from this experience: one would be being with Dr. Joe Dispenza and seeing him live and doing the meditations live with him is an experience in itself. Like literally you have to remind yourself that like the person that you're seeing is standing right in front of you. He's not on some TV screen or your mobile screen. He's actually standing there and saying all those things that you have heard him say 1,000 times in all the videos. So that is a surreal experience in itself. Dr. Joe Dispenza is a rock star. Second best takeaway from this is all the lectures that Dr. Joe gives. When he says advanced workshop, he really means this. He really means it as an advanced workshop. The teachings in this event are really of the next level. They are not basic teachings that you see in the intensive and the progressive. I got a lot of deeper understanding of the material and deeper understanding of the work just by listening to the lectures. Actually, more than the meditation for me, it was the lectures that did it for me. My third best takeaway from this whole experience are the people, the community of people. They are the most amazing group of beings, kindred spirits, your soul brothers and soul sisters that have come together from different parts of the world, and you get to share this experience with them, and you come back not just with great meditation memories, but you come back with a lot of friends, community of people who you stay friends with or stay connected with for a long time. So people present at this event are the best part of this event. There were 2,000 people from 62 countries who had come to attend this event. So you can imagine, when 2,000 people meditate together in a ballroom, the kind of energy that gets created, it's electric. It's so palpable. You enter the room and you get hit by this amazing energy of all these people who have opened their hearts and who are pouring their love into one another. I mean, it is an epic experience of another level. Number 3 is, if you're traveling from another time zone, then if you have any acquaintances in US or friends or family, then book yourself at least 10 to 15 days before attending the event and try to get over the jet lag, because jet lag is real, and you don't want to miss any of the lectures or to miss any of the meditations because your mind is not fully there. So if it is possible for you, take advantage of this opportunity. If you have family or friends in the US, stay with them for 10-15 days, work off your jet lag, and then attend the event. My parting thoughts would be that, after attending the event, and I can say this now because I have done the event as well, after attending the event, I can safely say that there is no need for you to attend the event if you're looking for a healing or a breakthrough in any area of your life. You can definitely get the same results or even better by doing this work at home. You don't have to spend all this money and go through all the trouble of being at a live event. You can get all of the same results by doing the work at home. It's just that you have to work a little bit harder. You have to read the books. You have to get after understanding the work. You have to get after your meditations. So you really have to become regular with your meditations. Just want to share with you that I had mystical experiences at home before attending this event. On my own, I had mystical experiences. On my own, I saw healings happen before attending the event. So, it's great if you have the resources, then spend the money and go and attend an event and give this experience to yourself as a gift. But if you can't, there's no need to sweat, there's no need to worry. You can get all of the same results at home just by getting into the work and just by deciding that you are not going to give up till you understand this completely and till you get the results that you're looking for. My name is Shikha, and if you like what I shared here today, and if you stayed till the end of this video, then thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much for staying till the end, and thank you so much that you tuned in. And if you like what I shared here, and if you want me to kind of make videos on meditation and mindfulness and speak on the topics that I have learned over the years from different teachers. I have traveled far and wide to learn from different teachers and work with people to give them the results that they are looking for. And if you want me to talk about this on YouTube, then please subscribe to this channel and please drop a comment below and let me know what all things you would want me to talk about. If there's anything that you want to, anything specifically that you want to you want me to talk about a Dr. Joe event, then do drop in your question and I will answer that for you. And just show me some love and support so that I can continue doing this on YouTube. Thank you so much and see you soon.